Scott and Jennifer Gamble were working corporate jobs living in Frisco, Texas.
So we had friends who told us about it and said it was only about 3 hours from where we lived. And so we came here and we stayed a week and fell in love with the area, and we wanted to buy a cabin so we can have a rental as well.
Long story short, the Gambles fell in love with this area, moved here, and created Pine Knot Cabins. They now have 6 beautiful cabins in and around Beavers Bend. 1 3-bedroom, 1 2-bedroom, and 4 1-bedroom. Each cabin has a name.
Lucky Log, Old Blue, Birds of a Feather, Cozy Cottage, and Lazy Days.
Oaky Hideaway is where we interviewed Jennifer.
It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's located in Canada Trails. It sits on 1.5 acres, and then it backs up to 500 acres of pine forest. There's plenty of room here to run and play. We have horseshoes, fire pit, hot tub. There's a circle driveway, which has plenty of room for your boat and trailer too. Inside, it's fully furnished and stocked. Our kitchens have everything that you need to cook, to prepare and cook your meal. We provide spices, coffee, creamer, and sugar, and really all you need to do is bring your food and drinks.
All the Pine Knot cabins are wonderfully decorated and extremely comfortable, but what struck me about Oaky Hideaway was the backyard area and how spacious and tranquil it is.
It's very peaceful back here, and people just love just hanging out here. There's a lot of room to hang out at Oaky Hideaway. You know, you've got inside, but the backyard adds a lot to it. We have a lot of repeat customers that come to Oaky Hideaway just because they just love it so much. Sometimes we've got guests that come back 3 or 4 times a year to stay here.
Guests returning to Pine Knot Cabins, well, it happens quite often.
We are very happy that we have a lot of guests that come back to us. Some cabins, within a year's time, we had our Lazy Days cabin who had a customer come back 5 times in 6 months.
The 3-bedroom cabin is called Cozy Cottage. It's 2 stories and has 2 bedrooms on the 1st floor and another bedroom on the 2nd floor. And this cabin is the one that allows pets. Now, all the cabins have hot tubs, gas grills, while some have charcoal grills, and they all have fire pits.
All of our cabins are tucked back behind the main highway, but yet they're still centrally located to all of the convenience and all the area attractions that we have here in Hochatown. They're only a couple of minutes away from the breweries, the wineries, and we're extremely close to Beavers Bend State Park and Broken Bow Lake.
One of the many elements I liked about Pine Knot Cabins is they are all different.
All of our cabins are unique in their own way. They all have their special charm. Each one has something a little bit different about them, and they're not all decorated the same. They're all different.
And finally, Jennifer and Scott worked very hard to make sure your stay here is perfect and you can unwind. And lastly, you will want to come back.
People who come on weekends just want to kind of come here and just get away from the stress of the city life and just relax. They might not go out at all. They might just sit in the cabins, or they'll go out and just enjoy all the attractions that we have to offer here.